Hi everyone, it's Jen from Mum in the Madhouse here, and today I'm going to do a review of the Bosch Pro Hygiene Series 6 VarioComfort iron. Now this is a pretty big piece of kit, so I'm going to talk you through it so you can see. So here we go. This is the iron itself. It's got a lock that you can lock on. So here's the iron. And it's really light because there's no water in it, and that is because this is where all the water goes. So it's a steam iron, but all the water is in this tank here. Now this tank can hold up to 1.5 litres. You literally flip it out and you can pop the water in here. We're in a soft water area, so we're fine just putting water straight in, but depending on what area you are in, you might want to put half distilled and half tap, or all distilled water in. So you need to check out what your area is. Now I've plugged this in and I've got some water in it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of the settings with you. So that's here at the back, down here, and you've got a wool setting, a lingerie setting, a hygiene setting, a shirt setting, a linen setting, and an eye temp setting. I'm going to do all that I'm going to do today on the eye temp, which is fab for if you're teaching the kids how to iron, because basically it works out what fabric you're ironing and adjusts the temperature and the steam accordingly. So it's brilliant. You don't even have to think about burning anything. And then at the bottom it's got an eco setting, a calc and clean, and a descale setting, and the on and off button. You can read more about them. I haven't had to use any of those yet. The eco setting uses less power and turns off, so you could do that if you want. So I'm just going to, you can lift it. I put a litre of water in with the lock on. I'm just going to pop it onto the ironing board, and this is actually a Bosch ironing board designed specifically for these type of irons, because it's got a metal plate that you can use to store the iron on, and it doesn't tip, and it's really cool, and it's dead funky. It's sort of like a 1970s fabric. So I'm going to start with some jeans. These are the Husby's jeans, literally just come out of the tumble dryer about an hour ago. My kids don't wear jeans yet, they're 10 and 11, and they don't tend to do that. So I'm just going to lay them out. I'm going to clip it, and there's a button underneath. If you press that button once, whoa, you get the steam. We'll let that diminish. If you press it twice, you get a super steam. So it's absolutely fab. But if I press it on to my fabric and then just iron, it figures out what type of fabric I'm ironing and uses the right heat and the right amount of steam, which is fab. And look, you don't have to iron the underside because it does it all in one go, which is brilliant, because I hate ironing, so much so that I've actually outsourced the ironing. I think with my husband works in an office, so he wears a shirt every day, and both the kids wear shirts for school, and ties and jackets, blazers. I hate it. So I've outsourced most of the ironing, but this, which I've been testing, like I said, for about a week, makes it a breeze. It probably, I think realistically, would at least half my ironing time from a standard iron once it's up to temperature. And as you can see, no creases. Absolutely fantastic. We do not iron creases into our jeans here. I'm going to just pop them on the chair out of the way. And then I'm going to show you without altering any temperature. I'm going to iron a slip, some lingerie, but I'm not going to put it on the lingerie setting. I'm just going to use the eye setting. And actually, this would be, see, it doesn't have an ironing setting on it. Oh yes, it does, it's here. So this is 100% polyester, and it's a #1 iron, a 1 dot, so that's a cool iron. So I've not altered it after doing the jeans. And do you think it's going to stick? No, it doesn't stick at all. and it makes light work of those creases. And like I said, I've got other stuff on the bottom of the ironing board there. I should have maybe removed that. But just look, no sticking, no burn marks, no creases. I should hold that up for you to see. It's not mine. Absolutely fantastic. So we've gone from that. Shall we go straight to some linen? A linen skirt. Now normally I would hook this over the ironing board, but I'm going to see how it does with the 2 layers by just popping it onto the bottom of the ironing board and see if it actually does 2 layers at once. And again, we have just ironed some polyester and we're going straight on to ironing the linen. So let's see how it does. It's done really well on the side there, but I want to show you the back and just look at that. Creased and not creased, so it goes through 2 layers, which is just phenomenal. So instead of ironing it twice, the back and the front, you can just iron the front. Linen's a 3 dot, and so now we're on to, this is merino wool. So that's a wool dot. I'm not sure how many dots that is, but we've just done the linen. I'm going to go straight to the wool, and it's just, as you see, more steam but less heat, and it's just so easy to use. I suffer with carpal tunnel in my hands, and it gets really difficult to iron. If they're sore, picking anything up can be a challenge sometimes. I've got, you know, wrist supports and stuff. But this, because it's not got the water in it, it's not heavy. The iron itself, the saw plate's not heavy. And then I've just ironed both the arms. So 4 bits of fabric, and it's ironed through it absolutely fantastically well. And then finally, I've got a cotton shirt. I hate shirts. So I'm just literally gonna do a bit so you can see. And what you can hear there is the noise of the water getting hot, so your steam's instantaneous. And actually that's just one of my kids coming home from school. So that's Minnie. So just so you know, this isn't staged. I was trying to do this before they got home from school, but didn't manage. So there you go, that's ironed absolutely perfectly well as well. Crawling under the camera, that's why the camera's just jolted. So there you go, absolutely fantastic. Really thrilled with that. So that is the Bosch Series 6 VarioComfort Pro Hygiene Iron. And I want to talk to you about the hygiene bit, because it kills 99% of germs. It does look nice. So if you are worried, maybe, you know, if there's been a sickness bug going around the household, and you're a bit concerned about everything, then if you set it to the hygiene setting, then you can iron all the bedding, all the fabrics, all the clothes and everything, and it will kill 99% of germs. If, like us, you've got throws and things that are not machine washable, you can still iron them and kill the germs, which is fantastic if you've got kids. So I will put all the details for this and for the blog post so you can see the actual clothes that I've ironed and the funky ironing board. I'll put the links below, so down here. If you like this, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again soon. So thank you very much.